This time of year can cause different emotions for everyone. It is important to take time for yourself every day. This is a full body practice for those who want a mindful flow. This is your practice, so set an intention and feel free to modify when needed. Remember, you cannot serve from an empty vessel. Let's start today's practice in a supine cobbler's pose. So bringing the bottoms of your feet together, legs are out wide on your back, shoulders are underneath you, placing one hand on your heart and one on your stomach. Just begin to inhale and exhale, feeling your belly expand and contract with each breath, feeling your heartbeat and being grateful. Inhale and exhale. Taking a moment to just center yourself before you begin today. Go ahead and close your legs gently and hug your knees into your chest. Extend left leg and hug right knee into chest, maybe bringing it out to the side by your rib cage, and you can rotate your ankle of the right foot. Both shoulders still pressed into the mat. Good. Bringing both knees in, reverse child, and then extending right leg, hugging left knee in. Once again, you can bring it out to the rib cage if you wish and rotate that ankle. Hugging both knees in once again, and then grasping the outer edges of your feet into a happy baby, rocking gently side to side. Reverse table, extend one leg and opposite arm. Coming back to neutral, extend opposite arm and leg, hold, and neutral. 3 more times. Extend, continue to breathe, and in, extend, and in. Good. Extend, and in, switching each time, hovering the arm and leg, extend, bring it in. Last time, arm and leg reach, bring back to center, and arm and leg reach, bring back to center. Excellent. Hugging those knees in right under the hamstring. We're going to rotate ankles and then rock to stand for 3, rock, 2, and all the way up using your hands, maybe not, finding a forward fold. So letting the head hang heavy, you can walk out this forward fold by bending one knee and the next, shaking your head no, nodding your head yes, letting those legs become nice and loose. Good. Coming up into a half lift, scoop the belly and release down, forward fold, hands to mat, walking back one leg and the other. High plank, lowering through chaturanga or caterpillar to cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, right leg lifts nice and high, 3-legged dog. Bring foot between hands, finding warrior 1. So left toes face left upper corner of mat, hips are square, reaching tall. Dive forward. Good, finding that forward fold, bringing the left leg forward. Inhale, root to rise, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale and swan dive down, half lift, and lower down. Walking back one leg and the next, lowering through chaturanga or upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts this time. Good. Go ahead and bring the foot between the hands, finding warrior 1 on the opposite side. Once again, hips nice and even, right toes facing towards upper corner of mat. Diving forward, bringing right to meet left. Root to rise, inhale, and thumbs to heart center. Breathing, inhale, swan dive down, half lift, and lower down. Bringing the hands to the mat, walking back one foot and the next. And then lowering down through chaturanga to upward facing, tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts again, nice three-legged dog here, big stretch, and bring foot between hands, high lunge. So making sure those hips are nice and square as you reach both fingertips up towards the ceiling, shoulders pressed down, diving forward, lowering the back knee and finding a half split, a nice hamstring stretch as you reach the right toes towards the ceiling. Drop the head. Good. Coming back forward through a low lunge. Reach fingertips tall, or maybe keep them on the mat, whatever's most comfortable for you. Hips are square, watching the front knee. Hands come to mat, tuck back toes, finding high lunge once again. Reach it tall, inhale, exhale. Good, dive it down. Bringing right to meet left, finding high plank. Lowering through your chaturanga to upward facing dog. Tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Left leg, feeling that nice stretch in a three-legged dog. And bring foot all the way up through hands, finding your high lunge once again. Reach fingertips tall, straightening the back leg. Shoulders are pressed down and neck is long. Diving down, bending that back knee and feeling that half split stretch on the left side. Nice hamstring stretch, toes towards the ceiling. Coming back forward, low lunge. Reach fingertips tall or maybe keep hands down. Good, hold this for a moment. This time we're going to take our back toes, tuck under and press directly up into our high lunge. So a little bit different this go around. Holding here, shoulders down, chest is open. Diving forward, bringing the left to meet right, high plank through chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes to downward facing. Inhale, bend knees, walk feet in towards hands. Root to rise, reach it tall, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, swan dive, half lift, and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one leg and next. Lower through chaturanga to upward facing. Good. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing. Breathe here, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bring foot all the way through, this time finding your pigeon. So keeping those hips nice and squared, you can put a block or a blanket under if you wish. Remain seated tall or coming to a reclining pigeon. Breathing here as you feel the right hip open. Inhale and exhale, press the shoulders down, releasing the stress from that right hip. When you're ready, take your hands by your side, press your upper body up, bending the back knee, pressing into the right hand and reaching with the left. Flying swan. Opening up the chest, reaching nice and tall, and then coming to the right hip once again, crossing left over right leg, and bringing right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Looking over left shoulder, seated twist. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, coming out of that twist, we'll bring both legs forward and just press back into our seated forward fold, leading with the chest. Good. With each breath, release a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming up, pressing down through the hands, reverse table. So reaching the belly towards the ceiling, opening the chest, pressing through the legs, through the hands, and then release down once again. So go ahead and swing the legs around, finding that downward facing dog once again. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. Bend the knees. Walk feet in towards hands. Root to rise, reach tall, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, swan dive down. Half lift here and lower. Walking back one foot the next. Chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes to downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Good. Finding pigeon on the second side. So once again, if you would like to use a blanket under your hip, you can. Maybe staying seated, maybe coming forward, whatever is most comfortable for you. Inhale and exhale. Slowly releasing the left hip as you continue to breathe here in this pigeon posture. When you're ready, press your hands up by your side. Go ahead and bend back knee, pressing into left hand, reaching with right, flying swan, leading with the chest. Breathe nice and deep, inhale and exhale. Lowering down, swinging the right leg all the way across the left. Good, this time, bringing left arm to knee and looking over right shoulder. Nice seated twist here. Breathing nice and deep as you relax. Good. Coming out of your twist, pressing back, forward fold, second time. See if you can come a little bit deeper this go around. Just releasing your chest towards your thighs. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Feeling the nice release through the hamstrings. Slowly coming up. So we're going to press into a reverse table, or if you would like, come into reverse plank so our legs stay nice and straight. Opening the chest, opening the back here, squeezing the glutes, and release down. All the way down to our boat. We're going to reach towards the feet. Shoulders are down and back. Toe dips for 8 and 7. Right and left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bonus. Good. And hands come to mat. Scooting forward. Rolling all the way down. Bridge posture. So pressing through the feet, interlacing fingers, bringing shoulders underneath you, lift the hips, pressing down, hold and squeeze the glutes. Good. Keep squeezing. Keep holding this bridge posture as you inhale and exhale. And then go ahead and release down, hug knees into chest, rocking gently side to side. Good, releasing feet to mat. One more time, bridge, so press through the feet, squeeze the glutes, bringing the shoulders underneath you. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, and 1, release down. Good, swaying the knees from side to side. Gonna find one more twist here with a bit of a hip opener. So bringing our knees to the left, looking towards the right, and then if you wanted a deeper stretch, you can bring the left foot to the outside of the knee. Inhale and exhale, feeling this nice deep stretch. And slowly come out. Let your knees windshield wipe from side to side for just a moment, and then come into the twist on the opposite side. Really feeling that nice hip opener, looking over the left shoulder, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Slowly start to come out of this supine twist. Stretching the legs nice and long, preparing for our last posture, Shavasana. Letting the hips rest into the mat, opening up, palms facing the ceiling, both shoulders pressed into the mat, chest is open. Bringing the tongue off the roof of the mouth, letting the wrinkles and lines around your eyes and your forehead and your mouth relax. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretching your arms up and over your head, giving yourself a nice big stretch. And then rolling gently onto one side, pausing there for a moment, and then pressing up into a seated posture. Inhale, nice and big, reaching arms up and pressing thumbs to heart center. The challenge is not to be perfect. It is to be whole. Jane Fonda. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you very soon.